Robert Pattinson and Taylor Lautner shared their first kiss on the big screen, but it wasn't the first time they had a lip lock. They kissed before, during an on-set game of Truth or Dare. The kiss between Taylor and Robert was captured on video by the cast and crew and made its way around the world. People were talking about it, and the lucky few who witnessed it firsthand were never the same. Their kiss was filled with passion and attraction that was palpable to all in attendance. It was an intense kiss that was far from innocent, a fact that wasn't lost on the audience. Taylor and Robert kissed until they were out of breath, and even then it seemed like they could continue on even longer. It was a magical moment, and one that few couples have experienced before. After the kiss, tension was thick in the room, and it was clear that something had changed between the two of them. It wasn't long before the internet was abuzz with speculation about what happened between the two actors. Robert and Taylor's kiss was remembered as a defining moment of their careers. It became something of a legend, and people around the world couldn't help but be drawn in by it. The kiss was also featured in magazines and television programs, sending shockwaves through the celebrity world. It was a remarkable sight to see, and one that would remain marking in the memories of all who were present. Interestingly enough, even though the kiss between Robert and Taylor was quite passionate, it wasn't immediately followed up with a romantic relationship. The two seemed to remain just friends in spite of what happened. Even though they may not have been in a relationship, the kiss between the two actors will always remain in the minds of those who saw it. It was a moment that will go down in history as one of the most powerful kisses ever captured and remembered. The memory of that incredible kiss between Robert and Taylor is a reminder to all of us that love and passion can blossom in unlikely places. It is an inspiration to many who strive for something more in their own lives. This single moment between Robert and Taylor had an impact that was far-reaching, touching hearts and minds all over the world. It was a moment of beauty that will never be forgotten by those that experienced it. The momentous kiss between Robert and Taylor was also highly symbolic. It demonstrated the power that two people can have when they come together, no matter their backgrounds or differences. Of course, we can't forget the fact that this kiss would become so famous due to the stardom of the two actors involved. They have become icons of romance and love, an image that many have come to admire. It's likely that this kiss was just the start for Robert and Taylor. We can only imagine all the love and joy that they have created since then, giving fans around the world something to admire and strive for. Millions of people have been inspired by the passionate kiss between Robert and Taylor that day. It is a reminder that sometimes, true love will prevail no matter what obstacles are thrown in its way. This single kiss between two stars has impacted the world in more ways than one. It opened up a space where two people can come together and find true love in a world that often doesn't want us to believe that it exists. The kiss between Robert and Taylor is a reminder that love is possible, and that it will always win out in the end. This dreamy moment will remain in the minds of fans for years to come. The kiss between the two actors was magical and captivating, something that had never been seen before. It was one of the most memorable movie moments ever, and one that will be cherished by all who witnessed it. The kiss between Robert and Taylor was one of those rare occurrences that made everyone watching it stop and take a moment of silence to just let it all sink in. It was beautiful and moving, something that no one would ever forget. This iconic scene between Taylor and Robert has been rewatched countless times, each time unlocking more and more of its hidden secrets and meanings. It's clear that it was something special between the two actors. While the kiss between Robert and Taylor may have happened for just a few moments, its legacy has far outlasted that short lifetime. It has become a defining moment of Hollywood love and romance. No matter who watches the kiss between Robert and Taylor, it always arouses the same emotions. It conjures up that feeling of love, joy, and hope that only true love can bring. The kiss between Robert and Taylor was an iconic moment of beauty and strength. They showed that love can be powerful and lasting, and that it is something worth celebrating. Although the kiss between Robert and Taylor may have been brief, it was a moment that still resonates with audiences around the world. The chemistry between the two was undeniable, and it's clear that it was something special. The kiss between Robert and Taylor was one of those moments that will always stay with you. You find yourself thinking of it over and over again, and replaying the memory in your head each time.